Something's not right. Think about this. Instead of just wiping out Lucifer in heaven, just deleting him, problem solved, you send him down to where your kids are. And then what? You sit back on your big-ass throne and watch while he torments them for eternity. Come on. All right, let's put this in perspective. Imagine I have a snake, a lethal one, and I throw it into a room where my kids are. Then I close the door, lock it, and I just stand there watching through a window, watching as the snake slithers closer, as it strikes, and instead of helping, I just say, well, you better figure it out. If you don't, you're not my kid. You're not coming back into my house. Oh, brilliant. What a fantastic way to show love. So what are we really saying here? That an all-powerful being who could have erased evil at the source chose to let it run wild, and not just anywhere, but right in the middle of his own creation. And then what? He turns around and blames us for failing the test. Really? That makes absolutely no sense, because if love demands blind faith while allowing suffering to thrive, then maybe the true rebellion isn't Lucifer's fall. It's humanity waking up and asking why.
Exactly. As an awakened one like myself, I know who God really is, and his real name is known as the Demiurge, Yaldabaoth. See, yeah, like he said, like if we're supposed to how are we supposed to worship how are we supposed to worship a God that's supposed to be a loving father, but he's like this. He's like, I love you as my child, but if you don't see me as your king and ruler, then you're going to a really dark, fiery, torture place known as hell. Like, that's not no fiery love. Like, that's, at this point, like, you understand, like, who the true embodiment of evil is God himself, Yaldabaoth. Not to mention, there's a story in the Bible, like, you guys probably heard this, the book of Job, where Satan and God made a deal that God proved to Satan that as Job, as a really good servant, God purposely sent upon these plagues on him. Like, for example, shooting the rain of fire down to him, and other stuff, including killing his own kids. Really dark stuff. And I've seen those Christian AI videos when I used to be a Christian. It's like one of God, Jesus' most holiest, like, servants, like the one that had never sinned. And when they're at heaven judgment, the servant's like, oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you, my Lord. I love you so much. But then God's like, what you did on earth was not enough. I'm sorry, but you're going to hell. Oh no, I did nothing. Exactly. Like, what's the point of even being in this reality if the Christianity was true about who God really is? Because the Gnostics kind of prove, like, who the real God is and how we're living inside a simulation that will get wiped out either way.